let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like.
Hey Vandegrift, and welcome back to the Viper Pit Stop. I'm Josh.
And I'm Max. Let's get into the news.
The VHS AV program needs your help to build an archive of images and footage to celebrate our grads in a graduation video. Please submit up to 5 images or videos featuring a 2025 VHS senior to the QR code presented. Group shots are great if they are all VHS seniors this year. Submissions should feature student activities centered around school life.
Seniors, you have the chance to win a brand new car. For the 4th year in a row, Honda Leander is giving away a car to one lucky senior in Leander ISD. If you plan to apply, be sure to turn in your entry form by April 1st. If you are randomly selected as one of the Vandegrift nominees, you'll be contacted to attend the district drawing. Be sure to submit your entry so that you can drive out of high school in style.
Relay for Life is only a month away. Relay for Life is an annual event held on April 11th where members of the community come together to bring awareness to cancer and honor those who have battled it. There will be food, games, a team tournament, live music, and so much more.
You can sign up now on the Relay for Life Instagram page at VHS Relay for Life or on the VHS homepage. Create and join a team and get all your friends to register. Can't wait to see you all there.
Juniors and seniors, off-period applications are open now. Juniors can apply for 1 off-period and seniors can apply for 2. You may not apply for off-periods, however, if you're doing ACC or off-campus PE, and the deadline is May 1st.
9th, 10th, and 11th grade students interested in taking ACC dual credit classes should begin the ACC dual credit enrollment process and prepare for the registration. Priority deadlines to complete the enrollment process and advising a meeting is April 25th for fall registration.
More Than a Teacher is partnering with Vandegrift to offer a 1-semester-long elective program for PSAT, SAT, and ACT prep. The cost is $179 and covers preparation for both tests. Contact Ms. Seeloff in room 1402 with questions. Divine Canines will be back at Vandegrift on March 25th during PIT. Divine Canines is a charity organization that promotes physical and emotional wellness by bringing their therapy dogs to various schools, libraries, and other locations in the community. Anyone can attend, just make sure to sign up in the PIT portal.
Theater had their public performance of their one-act play Tartuffe last Friday, which was a great success, and they traveled to Vista Ridge on Thursday the 13th to compete in zone. Wish them the best of luck.
Now, let's dive into sports. Last week, boys soccer dominated Manor in a game of 8-0. This week, they'll face Westwood at home on the 11th at 7:30 p.m. and Round Rock on the 14th also at 7:30 p.m. We hope they keep up that winning streak.
The girls soccer team crushed Manor last week 10-0. This week, they'll be facing Westwood on the 11th and Round Rock on the 14th, both at 7:30 here at home for their final games of the season. We hope they crush the competition and end the season on a good note.
The softball team demolished Manor in a game of 13-3. They'll be playing in Stony Point at 7 p.m. on the 11th here at home. Then on the 14th, they'll play Vista Ridge at 7 p.m. also at home. And finally, on the 17th, they'll play Hutto away at 7 p.m.
Baseball defeated Piper last week 8-1 in order to advance in their tournament, and they'll take on Stony Point twice this week, first on the 11th at 1 p.m. away and on the 14th at 7 p.m. here at home. Go Vipers!
Lacrosse unfortunately lost their game against Anderson last week, but they'll be facing off against Dripping Springs here at home on the 27th at 8:15 p.m. We hope they make a strong comeback.
That's all for sports. Now, here from the Vandy Weather Studio, here's Aiden with this week's forecast.
Hi Vipers, welcome back from the weekend. I'm Aiden, host of Aiden's Forecast Fury, and without further ado, let's hop right into that weather. Starting off with Monday, the high is going to be 78 with a low of 48. Good news as well, it's going to be sunny pretty much all day. Moving on for Tuesday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 57. Looking at Wednesday, we do have a high of 87 and a low of 56, so you're going to see the highs are going to get increasingly bigger as the week progresses. Looking at Thursday, we've officially reached the 90s. In March, and the high of the day will be 90 degrees, with the low being 64. Moving on for Friday, once again, the high will be 90 degrees, and the low of the day will be 52. Looking at the weekend, starting off this weekend off strong with a high of 81 and a low of 54. Closing out the weekend on Sunday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 57. If you're looking for something to do over the weekend, Sherwood Renaissance Fair is now open during the weekend. It runs for 8 weeks on weekends only. You can enjoy great food as well as many artists and entertainment. With so much going on, there's always something for everyone to do. Well, that's going to wrap up this week's edition of Aiden's Forecast Fury, and now back to the host to close it out.
Thanks, Aiden. Before the end of the broadcast, we have a mental health minute for you about being assertive.
Welcome to Mental Health Minute. There are lots of ways to communicate with others. Let's say you're working with a group on a presentation for class. One person in your group has taken over and has chosen the topic without any group input. You feel the topic is all wrong for the assignment. What can you do? You could sulk and stop participating. You could get mad and yell at the person who's taken over. You could also just go along with it, knowing that your group is going to struggle. However, none of those options will really get what you want, a voice in the group and a presentation you can be proud of.
Assertiveness is a healthy way of communicating. It's being straightforward with others while being honest and respectful. It can help you do the things you want to do, like sharing your opinion or feelings, or asking for what you want or need. Communicating assertively allows you to offer your ideas, your suggestions, stand up for someone else, or even say no without feeling guilty. In our group example, you could calmly look at the person taking over and say in a kind but firm voice, "I think the topic does not match the goal of the assignment. Let's talk about it more as a group before we decide." By being assertive, you can value yourself, exercise confidence, and be heard. It's a very helpful way to work out disagreements and solve conflicts. Try to find an opportunity today to practice communicating assertively.
That's it for this week's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Make sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at Vandegrift TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vandegrift Media Productions, if you have not already. Bye!